Доброе утро всем, уважаемые подписчики и просто случайные зрители. С вами Низони, и сегодня мы начинаем продолжение прохождения игры под названием Депония The Complete Journey. Давно я на самом деле не снимал эту игру, но я вернулся, как говорится. Я Springtrap, I'm always come back. Начинаем мы с той локации, на которой мы закончили. В предыдущей серии, если кто еще помнит, что она была, мы собрали гол и получили спойлер. Смотрите предыдущую серию. А сегодня у нас глава Ржавое море. Ну, вернее, не только сегодня, а вообще. Давайте посмотрим катсцену.
Malevolent karma, so close to the drama, causes fresh doubts in her forced disarray, and she left him behind, those still not in one mind, planning to reunite with her fierce fiancé. But if you think it's time for us to resign, so close to the finish line you don't know him at all, for heroes gather momentum, will break up the maggot on and fall by the squall, they put balls to the wall. The sun put balls to the wall.
Куда прозабатывался? Извиняюсь, я просто не смог сдержать эмоции. У меня опять закрылось окно с прозабатыванием. Ну и ладно. После ролика открою обратно. Так что явно происходит. Но я пока могу говорить. Ну просто прозабатывание слишком долго работает.
There you are. Ready for shishash?
Janosch, there really isn't a whole lot of room on the trawler, and,
Yes, it's a shame I can't come. I would love to fight on the front line, side by side like way back then.
way back then?
Well, early today then, but alas, it's not possible. I have a mission of my own.
Uh-huh, well, that takes precedence, of course.
At this point, our organization is simply not large enough to take on the Organon.
You think so?
Therefore, I too will travel to Porto Fisco. I'm in contact with the group there that has also taken up the fight against oppression. The passage is already booked. We are going to establish the resistance shell north, right under the nose of the Organon. How does that sound?
Good luck.
Thanks. By the way, I must ask you a favor in this context. When you are in Porto Fisco, you must definitely pay us a visit. I'm certain that people will want to meet the spiritual father of the movement.
We'll see.
Here, you're going to need this.
What is it?
We have agreed on a new secret knock.
Well, the old one was a piece of crap.
Exactly. Nobody was really able to memorize it.
You know, Janosch, I've really got to go.
Yes, time for you to leave. Adventure is calling!
So it is. It's calling, will you finally shut up, you numbskull?
At last? What kept you?
We'll never catch up to the submersible this way.
It's not my fault. I was harassed by some bum.
Where are we going anyway?
My Donna self mentioned Porto Fisco, so that's where we should go.
I think we should first try to locate the signal from the submersible. I seem to remember there's a radio mast on Isla Watchet. Perhaps I can manipulate the transmitter so that our sonar will recognize the signature of the submersible.
By then, Donna will be long gone. No thanks.
I say Isla Watchet.
Bozo is the captain, and he wants to go to Fisco too, right?
We can head for the polar ice cap as far as I'm concerned. Just as long as you finally agree on something.
Enough. I will decide where we're going.
Rufus, those aren't the navigation controls. That's my ear hair remover.
Ah.
Наконец-то они заткнулись. Ну, я не знаю, можно, например, вот сюда попасть. Плывем в Порто Фиско. Я просто про забатом долго копится, и поэтому я решил поснимать Депонию. Все равно есть что поснимать. Почему нет?
So, that's Porta Fisco, the former metropolis of the rust-red sea. A real dump, even by Deponian standards. And what is that awful stench?
Что у нас тут есть? Покрышка.
These tires are worn out and boring. But if they were burning...
Хорошо, что у меня есть в инвентаре? Пульт и записка с секретным стуком. Как это работает?
Plus minus plus. What is that supposed to mean? I must say, I'm nonplussed.
Ладно.
Looks like the Organon has sealed off the city. I would call that a challenge. Unfortunately, I have other problems at the moment.
Типа про
You
раз
got
строение.
lucky, Organon.
Повезло Органонса.
Somewhere back there, the last high boat to Elysium is at anchor.
Ясно. Тут ничего нету. Что тут?
Come in, Rufus. I have been expecting you.
Excellent. My reputation precedes me.
Not at all. The crystal ball. Tell me of your arrival.
And it even knows my name?
Actually, I heard you humming your name in the entrance. But no matter. You are late, Rufus.
I was held up.
Yes, I also predicted that.
Which, strictly speaking, makes no sense.
One more thing. I am going to greatly resent that you stealing my bananas.
Молодец. Будь недоволен, я все равно их не сопру.
Are you some sort of psychic?
I possess the third eye, yes, but I don't practice anymore.
Then I dumped the coffee grounds on the carpet in the anteroom for nothing?
Well, times have changed. Today, if you don't want to end up getting burnt at the stake, you're better off keeping dark forebodings to yourself. That's why I switch to couples counseling.
Say what? You foresaw that you would foresee bad times, and so you gave up fortune-telling?
But no, I give up my job in time. Therefore, I will never foresee bad times. And what will never happen cannot be foreseen. However, I did foresee that I would give up my job for this reason.
I kinda wish I was back with Doc's time anomalies.
Хорошо, давайте просто идти по порядку.
You do couples counseling now?
Yes. For some reason, people are more receptive to bad news when it comes to their relationships.
Окей.
Can you predict the lottery numbers?
I could.
Oh, come on. Tell me the lottery numbers.
No.
Will I succeed in saving the world?
The future is not yet written, Rufus, except in my journal, of course. I will be very busy next month, so I get a little ahead of myself.
Читер.
Why do you live in a tent?
My customers expect a mystical ambience. It is also practical. In the event of a catastrophe, I can pack all my belongings together in a matter of minutes.
Wait, what sort of catastrophe?
Oops. The fabric of time is in constant motion. A veil lies across the future.
No.
Uncertainty plays naked on the bongos. There is no gasoline for Satinav's chainsaw.
Hey, don't change the subject. What sort of catastrophe? Darn it.
Вообще-то Руфус, ты сам себе придумал. Он просто сказал катастрофа. Мало ли какая. Может быть, блин, шторм получится, и его эту палатку может затопить.
I don't want your bananas.
You will steal them nevertheless. Believe me.
I really don't want your bananas.
Boring. Resign yourself to the inevitable. And take the bananas already. They are tasty. Luscious banana.
Ладно, мужик, сошедший немножко с ума, я не буду тебя беспокоить.
I don't want to bother you any longer.
I have seen it otherwise.
Значит, хреновый ты предсказатель.
I like them. They're like me, always against the flow. I like them. They're like always...
Извините, дважды тапнул на ПКМ. И теперь у меня есть инвертор энергии.
Without power, I can't invert any...
Логично. Бум. Окей, давайте вернемся в катер, просто так. И тут со всеми поговорим и всех
Do I see
посмотрим.
the first gray hairs in his beard? I could have sworn they weren't there last week. All...
Actually, the correct
Извиняюсь.
address would be Captain.
Yeah, we can talk about your promotion later. First, I've got a couple of questions. Can't this tub go any faster? We'll never catch up to Donna Gold this way.
That's no way to talk about my trawler. She's one of the most reliable freighters on the Rust Red Sea. She may not look like much on the outside, but...
But oh, her inner beauty! Sorry, Bozo, but I overheard Tony often enough trying to set up her cousins with someone. I notice right away when someone's trying to sugarcoat a slug.
she's not a slug.
She's big bones, that's all.
What good is the fastest vessel if we don't even know where our target is?
That's beside the point. We used the same fine line to fix up Dottie May and Broomstick Budwin. 4 weeks later, everyone called him Vacuum Hose Budwin.
Ладно.
So, what do we know now?
I think Goal is right. We should visit Porto Fisco
Ну и так
first.
против фиска.
I don't know. That's where Janosch was headed too.
But that's good. He might be able to help us.
In what way? Is the indentation in your chair not wide enough? Or do you need someone who sorts your chip crumbs by flavor?
You shouldn't underestimate him. In times like these, people will transcend their own limits.
Obviously, he started with his trousers.
Короче, Руфус над ним ржет.
Do I get to steer too?
I don't know. Do I get to run around like a madman then and get us involved in a series of disasters?
Was that a yes?
That was a go jump in the lake.
Значит, иди убейся об стену. Ну, кстати, я бы не представил, что Боза просто бегал. Он такой спокойный мужик.
What do you know about Porto Fisco?
Only that it used to be the largest and most important city on the Rust Red Sea. But nowadays, it's scarcely more than ruins.
Ruins?
The Organon occupies the entire city. The Dark Exchequer guards the Ascension Customs in the center of town.
In the center? Yeah, that's good.
That's where they say the last high boat to Elysium is anchored, too. The former residents of the town all live in slums outside the gates.
Outside the gate? Oh, that's good.
You're not even listening, are you? You're just repeating the last words.
The last words of... Yeah, I'm repeating them. Yeah, they're always the best, yeah.
Переиграл и уничтожил.
Back to work, sailor!
Hey, I'm still the captain of this ship.
Say what? This is outright scrutiny!
Mutiny. No screw.
You just stay focused, sailor. Just because there's a woman on board, we must not allow our thoughts to wander.
Хорошо.
Doc looks tired. Unfortunately, the sleep inductor I hammered on all night still isn't finished.
Молодец, молодец, хорошая шутка.
Ah, Rufus. Found any trace of that submersible yet?
I'm working on it.
Oh.
And you're really sure you can put Goal back together?
Of course. I just need the third cartridge.
The one that's in Donna's implant.
Exactly. The rest will be child's play. Although the sea is anything but calm, perhaps I should think about adding some stabilizers to the bone saw. Would you happen to know if Goal is a hemophiliac?
I know you can do it. Have you got any idea how we might capture Donna?
I suggest we travel to Isla Watchet. There's an old radio mast there. If we modify the transmitter just a little, we might be able to track the submersible.
Isla Watchet. Now that sounds inviting.
I hope you're wearing your long johns. The island lies in the center of a permanent storm system.
Oh, come on. I'm not afraid of a little bit of weather.
But you should be. Remember, you'll be working on electrical installations on top of a radio mast in a thunderstorm.
Oh, so what? You wouldn't believe all the hazard warnings I've ignored so far. Have you ever been to Porto Fisco?
More than once, but it's barely worth the trip these days. The Organon has occupied the center of town, and the residents of the slums outside the city gates can't afford neurosurgical procedures.
Those poor wretches. I'll carry on then.
Keep me posted.
Окей.
She's cool. She's right for me. Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
I feel wonderful.
Все, это все, что она сказала. Может также попробовать переключить на другую и посмотреть, что она скажет.
Baby goal!
What was that?
That's my new jingle.
Needs a little bass if you ask me.
На самом...
She's...
Хорошо, та же самая.
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
Of course.
Все, меняем на обратное, чтобы, скажем так, все было прекрасно. Вот меня до сих пор волнует, что это за плюс, минус, плюс. Я не понял. Ты куда? Ты куда ушел? Идиот. Я навожу пультом на нее, он берет и уходит.
Finally. Did I miss anything?
Do you still remember how I protected you from that dragon?
Let me put that another way. Did I miss anything that didn't happen just inside your head?
Huh? Where else?
Черт, она молодец явно. Окей.
What a waste. That could have been turned into a fantastic escape mechanism. Or a high-speed cheese grater.
Так, что у нас в люке?
That's one of those handy slots where you can insert power inverters.
А раз можно, значит нужно. Я не знаю, просто
It
поставить.
fits.
Он сам по себе просто не работает. Можно забрать инвертор? Нет. Окей.
This was bound to happen. The tank is empty.
Логично.
This,
Блин, а можно правую кнопку мыши?
was
У меня нет
was
раздельных
better
правой и левой кнопки мыши. А, это все это время и была правая. Окей.
Yes?
It's me, Rufus.
No, it's not. If you were Rufus, you'd know the secret knock.
I know it. It starts with N, right?
Ha! Good luck.
Знаете, это странная головоломка на самом деле. Давайте пока уйдем, и я посмотрю все-таки, как, блин, ее решать. Что значит плюс, минус, плюс? Что это значит? Плюс, инструктаж. Плюс, минус, плюс. Прекрасно, все прекрасно описывает. Давайте я сейчас вернусь через какое-то время и решу это. Хорошо, люди, я, не то чтобы допетлил, не скажу, что догадался сам, я посмотрел. И тут я и тут нам пригодится плюс. Хорошо, стучим 3 раза. Нам постучали 1 раз. У нас плюс. Было 3, плюсуем 1, значит получаем 4. Минус 3. Теперь у нас 1. 1 плюс 4 равно 5. Уровень 1-2 класса. Первого, извиняюсь.
Hey, that was actually correct.
Of course it was correct, you dope.
Rufus, is that you? What are you doing out there?
What do I know? Maybe I just enjoy knocking.
Come on in. Janish is expecting you.
Молодец, молодец. Руфус умеет
Rufus,
постигать.
pleased to see you.
Janosch! Wow. What you built up here is... it's not all bad.
Yes, recruitment operations are running smoothly. I must have underestimated my charisma.
Or the fact that nobody likes being blown to smithereens.
Tony? You?
Rufus?
You seem to have met. Number 26. This is number 2, our spiritual guide.
Rufus is number 2? That must be a joke.
Yeah. Why am I only number 2?
By now, we have won more than 25 people in our couch.
You mean 26.
Precisely. Although that is counting the 3 trained dolphins, actually.
And you're complaining about your number?
You're training dolphins?
That's my job here. Got a problem with that?
They are torpedo dolphins.
Ah, I can see how under Tony's care, even peaceful dolphins might be transformed into bloodthirsty implements of destruction. But what's the point of that? I mean, how can trained dolphins possibly help you to capture an elevator headed for orbit?
We've got to work with whatever we can get.
Which appears to be especially true for spiritual guides.
First, we were going for flying dragons, but that proved to be a fatal mistake. That's what I kept telling number 27, but he just wouldn't listen.
Хорошо. Во-первых, пока посмотрим этот, у меня остается два вопроса. Первый. Почему мы номер 2? Ну, типа, да. А второй, почему не 5? Сейчас объясню. Ну, во-первых, да, я наш типа первый. Потом шел Либольд и... Кто там третий был? Либольд и, короче, еще какой-то мужик. Был. Итого их было 3. Так что я или 4 номер, или, учитывая, что Гоу пришла туда раньше меня, вообще 5. Вот такой вопрос. Давайте тут все осмотрим. Что это? Осмотреть нельзя. Пока лучше не трогать. Трогать не будем.
That just screams for a brilliant maneuver. That just screams for a brilliant maneuver.
Логично. Дельфином лучше с ними пообщаться можно. Хорошо. Что тут?
Why do the dolphins look so sad?
They're depressed.
I can understand that if you're their trainer.
Maybe I should just break a couple of your bones. I think that might cheer them up. They love physical comedy.
Physical comedy, буфонада. Ладно. Неплохо. Перевели. У меня, правда, вопрос, что это за схема? Они что, хотят... Судя по этой схеме, они хотят в них бомбы, блин, засунуть. Блин, а где... Почему? Покажите мне мою стрелочку. Что я? Здесь можно вообще? Судя по всему, да.
You even have a kitchen?
Certainly. We have to supply our troops somehow.
Wow, that's more than I would have expected of you.
What do you think? We aren't just playing around.
Would your new friend like an orange juice, Janos?
Not now, Mama.
Ладно, это было снова смешно. Эта игра умеет меня не то чтобы удивлять. О, назад. Вот. Ясно. Ладно.
Hello?
Oh, hello! Another new face. Are you one of Janos's little friends?
Hey, listen, I'm the leader of a rebellion against the Organon.
Of course you are. Would our brave leader like an orange juice?
Maybe later. You wouldn't happen to have any cat food?
I'm sorry, my boy, no. I wanted to make some earlier, but the nice young lady pointed out to me that the baby dolphins aren't part of the supplies.
What nice young lady?
Тони, видимо. Ну что ж, молодец, переиграл и уничтожил, как говорится. Только вот не знаю, кто кого. Видимо, я сам себя.
Where did they get those uniforms so fast?
Хорошо, давайте поговорим.
Hey, Janosch.
Ah, Rufus, death to the Organon and so on.
Здравствуйте, Зорный.
How did you manage to mobilize so many people in such a short time?
I think they are just used to having a planet under their feet. And I also promised them t-shirts with funny prints, if we win.
What's Tony doing here?
You know number 26. She joined the rebellion because someone destroyed her hometown.
Yeah, I know. The Organon.
No, not the Organon. Somebody called Evan Bastard.
Never heard of him.
Стоп, что? Кажется, что-то понял. Ну, возможно, понял. И это было про Руфуса. Только вот я не думаю, что это могло уничтожить целый город, учитывая, что мы только город Вензеля, дом Вензеля подорвали и еще 3 дома. Все. Да, типа, оправдываю героя. Ну, типа, пытаюсь найти логическое объяснение. Но эти 4 дома где-то треть всего города, судя по всему. Считая какие-то, может быть, правительственные центры. В общем, я ушел куда-то далеко-далеко, так что давай дальше.
What's up with those torpedo dolphins?
Cool, aren't they? If you need them, talk to number 26. But don't expect too much. I had to shell the torpedo equipment to order pizza for all of us.
Да,
You sold all the torpedo equipment?
Yes, in the gadget shop in the floating black market. The chopper-mat gave me fireproof insoles as a bonus.
Стельки огнестойкие нам появилось, окей.
Who bought your torpedo equipment?
The chopper-mat just in time before the chop.
Окей. Это было повторение, извиняюсь.
Donna is hiding underwater.
I almost wish I hadn't sold the torpedo equipment. On the other hand, the pizza was very good. Melted cheesy with the pepperoni.
Жаль, я не успел.
Isn't it a little too risky to operate directly under the nose of the Organon? Oh, speaking of which, you got a booger there.
A booger? Ooh, icky, icky, icky. But that is exactly the point. You can't see right under your nose, and down here in the sewers, nobody wants to smell either. We are even almost out of air fresheners.
Well, I'm off to hunt submersibles.
I wish you luck, FIFA Revolution.
I'm not surprised she came crawling back to me. Well, bad luck, Tony. I've got a real girlfriend now. Well, 2/3 of it. Well, look who came toddling after me. See? You've never been able to resist my animal magnetism.
Keep it short, okay? I have a job to do here that needs my total concentration.
Guarding dolphins?
Keeping down my lunch.
What are you doing here anyway?
I could ask you the same thing. Didn't you want to go to Elysium with that Gloria?
Her name is Goal.
And where is Goal? Has she already succumbed to one of your brilliant maneuvers? Did you accidentally toss her out of a burning hot air balloon?
Far from it. It was an escape pod.
Or did you saw her into pieces?
Not literally. Goal is waiting outside, and she's in good health. At least 2/3 of her.
One can...
Я, может, только пожалеть, окей.
How did you get here? You didn't know what to do with yourself without me.
Well, I woke up one morning and was amazed to discover that there wasn't a single fire to extinguish in the whole house. I didn't have to repair the roof, scrape toothpaste off the heater, doctor any wounded neighbors. It wasn't even necessary to shoo a gnu out of the kitchen.
And then you felt a yearning for me.
And then I remembered that I haven't had a vacation in years. In Booza Westwalk, I heard rumors about a rebellion against the Organon. Apparently, that triggered my old rescuer syndrome.
You have a rescuer syndrome? If anything, you have a kidnap princesses and hurl fireballs at the rescuers syndrome.
Call it what you want. I just thought my experience in recovering the victims of explosions could be useful.
Hey, so you do owe some of your skills to me.
I can't argue with that.
Great to have you here.
Beat it!
Все-таки он чем-то ее переспорил. Это раз, а два. Где, Руфус, ты взял антилопу Гну в этом адском мире? Где? Как только объяснишь, я сразу же умру, потому что больше мне в этой жизни ничего не надо.
Whether you believe it or not, I am the leader.
Oh, heavens. Just like in my worst nightmare.
Oh yeah, so you still dream of me.
I was in therapy because of that.
Well, as much as I'd love to talk about your fantasies of me, your dream man has an important mission.
Бедная Тони.
You won't believe everything that's happened to me.
Let me guess. You were almost in Elysium, and then your good nature got in the way once again.
Hey, how did you know that?
Because that's the way this conversation always goes. Next, I say, that's what you said the last time. And you say...
But it really happened that way this time.
Exactly. And even if you are about to say the opposite, you are never going to change.
But I have changed. Darn it. The dolphin pool needs to be cleaned again. Recruit.
Excuse me? I hope I misheard that.
But Tony, I am the leader here after all. I have to make sure that everything runs smoothly. And I can't show you preferential treatment just because we used to be together.
That is...
Is there a problem, Rufus?
I don't think you have your team under control, Janosch. Number 26 here actually attempted to contradict me just now.
Oh, is that the fact? I must say, number 26. If the boss gives you an order, then you must obey.
But...
No buts, recruit.
Oh, aye, boss.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I was wrong. This is a lot worse than my nightmare.
Чтобы у тебя мозг не лопнул. Чтобы у тебя мозг лопнул, Руфус, как у Накуса. Лучший персонаж.
Oh, and by the way, I want my coffee black for the meeting, recruit.
You cannot be serious.
Janosch.
Recruit!
You're out of your minds. I am not your...
Recruit!
Oh, and don't spill any, recruit.
You're digging your own grave.
Yeah, whatever. It's worth it. Drop and give me 20, recruit.
Don't push your luck.
Hey, this is Civil War, Tony. Every little bit of flab on your thighs could mean the death of one of our comrades.
You miserable!
Uh-oh.
Что? Вы были убиты уродливым драконом. Прекрасно. Окей. Кажется, мы только что открыли секретку.
And
Но Руфус, к сожалению, выжил. Окей.
what are you doing?
Давайте проскипаем все эти диалоги, чтобы они,
Whether-
скажем так, все-таки
You...
у нас были пройдены. И
I
несколько
have a
вопросов
couple
по
of
дельфинам.
questions about the dolphins.
No, you can't train them to sing karaoke with you.
Okay, so much for that idea.
Окей.
But
О боже, сколько вопросов. Почему я не могу выбрать каждый из них? Не мог бы.
why are the torpedo dolphins so small?
Those aren't torpedo dolphins, you moron. They're their offspring.
Baby dolphins? Oh, how cute.
There. What was that?
What was what?
Your look. You had that look again.
I did not.
Get away from the pool.
Yes, all right, all right. The baby dolphins have their pool right next to the service hatch for the canteen? Isn't that a little unsafe?
How was I to know you'd crop up here?
They make cat food out of baby dolphins, don't they?
If anything happens to them, I will kill you. I'm serious. I will kill you.
That wasn't a no.
Она и так его убила уже.
The baby dolphins have their...
Так, это уже было.
Isn't that a little...
How was I to...
They make...
If anything, I'm serious. I will.
That wasn't a... Why do the dolphins look so sad?
They're depressed.
I can understand that if you're their trainer.
Maybe I should just break a couple of your bones. I think that might cheer them up. They love physical comedy.
О боже, еще появились диалоги. Это что?
Why do the dolphins look so...
Это оно было. Это про кухню, правильно?
The baby doll...
Правильно.
How can I cheer up the dolphins?
Jump in front of a moving cruiser?
Well, there aren't any cruisers down here.
But it might help. They love physical comedy.
How can I...
Это оно, да.
If those are torpedo dolphins, then where are their torpedoes?
Not where you're thinking.
That's a relief.
Janosch sold the torpedo equipment to pay for pizza.
Are you serious? Pizza?
No, there isn't any left.
Oh, darn it.
Так,
If
этот...
those are torpedo...
Так, ну мало ли, просто вдруг вопрос исчез.
How did you wind up training dolphins?
I told them I used to live with a crazy baboon. Apparently that qualified me.
Просто вопросы не исчезают, но, кстати, что-то вроде исчезло.
If those are torpedo dolphins,
А, вот этот вопрос только что исчез.
I need the dolphins' help for my hunt.
No way.
Oh, Tony, please. This is important.
He's right, 26. Rufus needs your dolphins more than we do.
All right. But right now, you won't have much luck with them. They've been totally depressed all day.
Okay, I'll cheer them up. After all, I'm a great entertainer. Oh, look at me. I'm Tony. My hobbies are bitching, screaming, and training dolphins. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've still got it. You can't tell the difference from the original.
Maybe it would cheer them up if you slowly choke to death. They love physical comedy.
Это то же самое?
I need the doll.
То же самое.
You know, I think we should change the subject. All this talk is making me hungry for tuna.
And my ulcer is acting up again.
Просто эти вопросы о дельфинах, они такие
I have to
понятные.
go. I have important things to do. Leading and whatnot. What? No cynical final remarks?
I thought I'd try something else. I hoped maybe it would make you disappear faster.
Heh, didn't work, did it?
Nope.
The baby dolphins have their pool. Isn't that a little
Так, окей, это уже
Hey,
было.
you! Should Uncle Rufus teach you a couple of tricks? Hmm?
Нет. Тебя дельфины
Oh,
забулили.
they're so happy.
Тебя дельфины забулили.
Sweet.
Чел, тебя дельфины забулили. Что будет, если применим на бассейне? Ага. Просто дельфином стоит. Прекрасно, мне в какой-то момент текстура. Шлюз, что это за рычаг такой? Что он вообще делает? В последнюю очередь его тыркает. Ага.
Salana iyong ayeses.
What was that?
What do you think? I speak Dolphinese.
Save your breath. They're depressed.
I can understand that if you're their trainer.
Maybe I should just break a... I think that they love physical...
Классика. Окей, ну хотя бы вернул на место. Назад, ага. На задний фон. Сток.
That just screams for a brilliant maneuver.
Мужик, стой. Мне кажется, прошли прям сквозь него.
Yeah, that's funny. That's guaranteed to cheer up the dolphins. Darn. My plan obviously needs a little polishing.
Идиот. Хорошо. Пошли-ка мы отсюда далеко-далеко. Что это вообще такое и что оно делает? У нас есть канистра. Можем ее в бак
The
залить.
tank is as empty as my can. Where am I gonna get diesel now?
Окей. Теперь мы знаем, что канистра тоже пустая. Придется с этим челом говорить.
He seems somehow familiar. He seems some... Hey there, socially disadvantaged contemporary.
Is that necessary?
Why, isn't that the politically correct term? I especially didn't say rancid bum, although it was very tempting.
My name is Goon, and if you want to make fun of the homeless, you're in the wrong place.
Hey, don't worry. I'm a friend of the little guy.
The little guy?
Yeah, his name is Wenzel.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, I'd almost forgotten. The lower classes don't understand the language of the educated elite. Fortunately, I'm well versed in ghetto slang.
Oh, no. Oh, no, please don't do that.
Hey ho, my brother. What's up in the hood?
Please stop that. I haven't always lived on the street. I'm an academic.
Oh, yeah, now I understand. This is some sort of social experiment, right? You've disguised yourself as a tramp in order to study their customs.
Precisely.
Very clever. I almost fell for it, but not quite. I will admit, your stink is authentic. But as far as your behavior goes, there's a lot to improve. See, I'm very familiar with the habits of the average hobo. I could teach you a few things if you'll answer a couple of questions in return.
But...
No, no objections. I insist. You look hungry.
I am. For months, I've been living off the algae that grow on the quay wall. My gums are bleeding, but what else can I do?
I see you're making an effort, but just because it's pathetic, that doesn't make it, bum style. So what do bums eat?
Whatever they can find, I'm afraid.
No, wrong.
Last week, I even nibbled off the scabs from a discarded bandage.
No. I said wrong. No, bums eat shoes.
What?
Shoes, everyone knows that. Amateur. Oh, what is that horrible smell? Oh, how insensitive of me. That's you. Don't you think you're overdoing it a bit?
Very funny. You don't exactly smell of orchids yourself.
Hey, stay in character, okay? A bum like you doesn't even know what orchid dahlias are. So keep it cool, okay? Is that your umbrella?
Hey, hands off! It's the only thing I still own. The weather here on the quay can sometimes be quite unpleasant.
Don't worry, I'm not going to take it away from you. I'm just going to make a couple of modifications. It looks too new.
You think so? Even though it was struck by lightning the other day?
There, that should do.
But now it won't protect me from the rain at all.
Yeah, don't be so ungrateful. I'm helping you stay in character.
теперь другой вопрос.
Can I borrow your umbrella?
Are you crazy? First you break it and now you want to take it away from me?
Well, if it's broken, then what do you need it for?
As a prop for my role.
Okay, okay. How about a deal? I'll give you something to eat, and you give me the umbrella. Agreed?
You would really do that for me?
Of course. I told you I was a philanthropist. We could practice a little freestyling. As a resident of the ghetto, you only have to master one instrument, the beatbox.
Beatbox?
It's very simple. Like this. Achoo. 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 And now, you.
Achoo. Achoo.
Rufus got the groove. Rufus got the groove, yeah. Who's cooler than a platypus in hibernation? Who kicks ass in any situation? Who makes ladies faint and shriek? Can't be copied, he's unique. It's Rufus. Yeah, yeah, Rufus. Who's got style? Who is cooler? Who can fool her? Who's the ruler? Who is daring, never queasy? Who will soon be in Elysee? Rufus! Yeah, yeah, Rufus! Hey, hey, hey!
What? Huh?
What's that supposed to be?
Well, I thought I'd build in a break.
You know, that's not thinking. That's pushing yourself into the spotlight. I mean, apparently there's no point in trying to teach you to freestyle. Too bad that was one cool song, you bum. You didn't happen to see a submersible go by here?
No, sorry. I left my snorkeling gear in my winter house.
Oh, that's a pity. Oh, wait a minute! You don't have a winter home! That was sarcasm!
You're quick on the uptake.
Yeah, okay. No more sarcasm, all right? Bums, don't use sarcasm. Can you tell me a few things about Portofisco?
Certainly. What would you like to know?
Меня интересуют вопросы.
How do I get to the Upper Ascension Station?
You can't. The Organon has sealed off all the routes to the Ascension Customs.
Isn't Portofisco also an Organon settlement?
It's even their central headquarters. Ulysses has his office right by the Ascension Customs of the Upper Ascension Station. It's always been the Organon's job to keep the Deponians away from the high boats. Now there's only one left, and they say it will be leaving the planet very soon. Who knows? Maybe then the Organon will finally disappear from Portofisco. Then all of Portofisco will make a great leap upwards.
Yeah, more than you think.
Pardon me?
It's boring, I think.
I can't say I found the story all that boring.
Okay, this place is somehow depressing.
Yes, I can understand that. Portofisco has depressed me my whole life long.
Yes, but you aren't that important, so it isn't as bad for you. Smell you later, and remember what I taught you.
Sure thing.
Oh, and nobody likes a smart ass.
Постойте, мне показалось, или я пропустил у него какой-то диалог? Не.
Smell.
Не. Почка.
Oh, that reminds me of my superb trick with the field kitchen.
Хорошо.
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
I'm bored. Didn't you promise me adventure and extreme maneuvers?
I didn't make any promises I actually meant to keep. Janosch is having torpedo dolphins trained in his rebel camp.
Is that some sort of dirty metaphor?
No, I mean that literally.
Pity.
What's that funky smell?
I hope it isn't you.
No, I think it's coming from that guy over there.
That's what I would have said in your place.
Yeah, to distract suspicion away from you.
Why should I? I smell fantastic.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
It's that bum
Subject
over there,
closed.
no doubt. You coming with me to the fortune teller? He lives in the tent.
A fortune teller? No way, forget it. Why should I let some random imposter tell me where I'm going?
Hey, I don't believe in that stuff either.
I meant you.
Oh. No sign of Donna Goal.
You aren't really making much of an effort, are you?
Hey, I'm saving my energy for upcoming challenges.
And what if the challenges don't come?
Trust me, they're on their way. They're massing for a surprise attack. In the end, all our plans will be foiled, and nothing but an extremely risky coup can save us.
And it always works like that?
Every time.
Cool.
On we go.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Хорошо, давайте мы посмотрим, что нам, о чем мы можем поговорить с другой версией этой же Goal.
Baby goal!
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
And how? Isn't it fantastic here?
Yeah, well, if you're into squalor.
I think it's wonderful.
Says the woman with brain damage. Janosch is having torpedo dolphins trained in his rebel camp.
Oh, how cute!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think so. But where will we get the pink bows?
I haven't got that far yet. What's that funky smell?
I hope it isn't me.
No, I think it's coming from that guy over there.
That's so sweet of you. But I must smell terrible. I haven't brushed my teeth today. And if you don't do that 3 times a day, bacteria will form in your mouth.
Exactly. Yeah, whatever. And on weekends, they meet with the Yeti and put addictive substances into adhesive.
But there are addictive substances in adhesives.
Осуждаем.
Poor Goal. Poor gullible Goal.
Осуждаем.
No sign of Donna Goal.
We can do this!
Did I ever say anything to the contrary?
Not you. But Doc was mumbling earlier that it makes no sense to look for a submersible on land.
Yeah, well, Doc is completely clueless.
It sounded logical.
You know, logic is for people who are too lazy to aimlessly try things out.
Спасибо.
You coming with me to the fortune teller? He lives in the tent.
Ah, fortune teller. Wow. What are we waiting for? Last one, there's a rotten egg.
Окей, все, она убежала туда.
Next year already?
So it is written. It's because of the head. Heralds need to breathe too. Oh, there he is.
Hey, what were you two talking about?
Nothing. Let us begin. So, what do you want?
О, он присел, прикольно.
How do I prevent Goal from marrying Cletus?
What? You aren't a couple? This is couples counseling. I only answer question relating to your partnership.
Oh, yeah. Let me rephrase that. What does our future together look like?
Tricky. I should ask the ball. I see. That you still have a long, difficult path before you.
Before us? Don't you mean behind us? Are you holding the ball the right way around?
I think so. At any rate, there is an arrow on the bottom. This side up, it says here.
Oh, wow, Rufus. So there's still a long road ahead of us. That's great, as long as we're together.
Will we find Donna Goal in time?
I don't understand what this has to do with your relationship.
Let me rephrase that. Will Goal and I ever really get together?
A good question.
Опа, опять крутится.
See, you will undergo painful changes. Before you get together, you both must first come to terms with yourselves.
Wow. Have you ever thought about selling embroidered pillows? They would sell like hotcakes.
Гений, гений.
Are we gonna survive all this?
I don't understand what this has to do with your relationship.
Let me rephrase that. What does the future hold for our health?
Он крутится, крутится.
Oh my goodness. That is terrible. How can anyone survive that?
What? What do you see?
You don't want to know. Believe me,
Хотим.
I must urgently advise you to stay as far away from each other as possible.
Never! We will always be there for each other, won't we, Rufus?
Да, что-то мне это напоминает.
What was that about our health?
Never!
Извините, я случайно нажал не то. Вот.
What will happen to Deponia?
I don't understand what this has to do with your relationship.
Let me rephrase that. Where will we grow old together? On Elysium?
Well, that should be simple to answer. I see.
Хватит крутиться.
Huh? What's wrong? The ball suddenly went dark. Very strange.
That must be because the ball is showing scenes that aren't suitable for youngsters, or we're taking a romantic walk at night. In any case, it's a good sign. I'm sure of it.
Молодец. Выкрутилась. Хорошо.
And, what are this week's lottery numbers?
I don't understand what this has to do with your relationship.
Let me rephrase that. Will we be rich? Lottery winner rich?
This is a trick, huh? Well, all right. I'll see if I can perceive anything in the ball.
Хватит крутиться, мужик, ты меня раздражаешь уже.
I see
Что вообще
that
надо
you
делать?
will be rich.
Oh yeah, I knew it!
Rich in experience. Provided you survive all this.
What more can one wish for?
A tip on the lottery numbers, maybe?
But the ball will say no more.
Хорошо.
Ah, this is all humbug. You're holding the ball upside down.
I'm afraid not. Here, you are welcome to take a look for yourself.
Так, я знаю решение этой головоломки. Меняем гол. Опа! Аккуратно поменяли.
Where have you dragged me to this time? And who's that with the pipe?
That's the seer.
Seer?
Him, actually.
Показывал. Так, окей.
Oh, I sense a new aura.
And you're about to sense a whole lot of pain. I'm not interested in listening to some esoteric hippy-dippy nonsense.
It's more like couples counseling.
Like what?
Come on, it'll be fun. And I was about to ask a new question.
Окей. Кстати, это забавно. Но мне нравится, как она скептически смотрит на него. А предыдущая была с широко открытыми глазами и открытым ртом, такая всему верила. А это такая скептически так. Окей.
What was that about our wealth?
Нам же нужно что-то...
Oh,
Дельфина.
you will be rich. Rich in experience.
Кружок
Provided
самый
you survive all this.
This is humbug. Let's get out of here.
No, just a minute.
Wait a minute. Ну, давай допустим. Еще какой-нибудь просто случайный вопрос сейчас тыкну с закрытыми глазами. Не знаю просто, что спросить.
What was that about our health again?
Окей.
You don't want to know. Believe me, I must urgently advise you to stay as far away from each other as possible.
This guy is starting to drive me crazy! May I slap him?
Yeah, that would be fun. But, hold off on that for a sec.
Повременить. И давайте снова про богатство.
What was that about our wealth?
Нам нужна лотерея для того, чтобы
Oh,
откупиться
you
за
will
дельфини
be
снаряжение.
rich. Rich in experience. Provided you survive
Сейчас
all
нам
this.
должно по идее.
That's enough.
Все,
I
появился.
can't take any more of this.
А,
Yeah.
тыц-тыц.
How about now? We want to hear lottery numbers. Otherwise, I'll tell you what I can read from entrails.
Жесткая девка.
Oh, wait a moment. I haven't said everything yet. The ball isn't telling me the numbers, but it says they are written in the stars. That is bound to help you. Please, don't hit me.
Huh. If this tip doesn't pay off, you'll be seeing stars. I promise you that.
Осуждаю. Осуждаю. Все. Прекрасно. Мы узнали то, что нам надо. Ну так, нормально. Я запустил таймер времени в фильморе. Посмотреть, сколько времени записываю. И он такой вылез на экран и бесит меня. Хорошо, давайте куда-нибудь поедем. Боже, кому-то позвонили. У нас снова касцена того, как мы едем. Насколько я знаю, они едут только в первый раз так. Ну, то есть, если мы вернемся сюда еще раз, то ее уже не будет. Уф.
Lousy weather. We should make sure we finish up here as quickly as possible. The crust on my overcoat is starting to dissolve.
Какая корка. Так, мне пришлось отлучиться, и снова придется выключать эту штуку. Надеюсь, вы не слышали этого, но это все-таки есть.
It drives a pump that removes the leaking diesel from the water. Wait a minute. The diesel is leaking out of the generator's exhaust pipe. Astounding. A closed sewage system. Here's a tank for diesel. Ouch! Ah! As long as the generator is on, it's too hot to fiddle with. I'll have to put it out of commission somehow.
Логично.
The diesel is leaking out. Astounding.
Окей.
Here's a tank for diesel. Ouch! As long as the...
Все, я сделал все, что мог на этой локации конкретно. Что-то у нас еще есть. Судя по этому, только проход в неизвестность. И кусочек задания. О, боже мой. О, как говорила Умнакус, убой, 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 убой. Платформа.
This is the perfect place to fill containers with water or to be hit by lightning.
Давай, становись. Становись, кому говорю. Все, получай удар молнии.
Only oily water comes out of the tap. Oh, great.
Насос. А, ясно. Насос и ручка. Окей, это все одно целое. Сломанный передатчик. А, посмотри на него сначала.
I found the problem. The transmitter...
Then what are we waiting for? Off to dock with it.
Окей.
The radio mast seems to mock the lightning, and that seems to make the lightning even angrier. Well then, let's do it.
И хрясь. Сдох. Кто еще живой?
Ow!
Ау! О, нам что-то написали, кстати. Что нам написали? Передать, увернуться от молнии, вот. Ладно. Где? А, вот он. Пошли к травлеру. И передатчик отдадим Дакоке.
I went to the radio mast. The transmitter is broken.
How do you know?
Oh, I found it lying at the foot of the radio antenna. It's fried.
Как ты выносишь?
So it is. You're right.
Oh, I know a fried piece of electronics when I see one.
Even when your signature is missing?
Can you repair it?
I already did.
Well, why did you take so long?
Mainly because of the lollipop stick that was stuck between the contacts. At any rate, the device is working now. All you need to do is mount it at the top of the radio mast.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Хорошо. Правда, я пока не знаю, как увернуться от молнии, так что пойдем в третью локацию, неизвестную нам. Все исследуем.
What? That's supposed to be the pole? Lonzo puts more ice in the drinks when he wants to save alcohol. What a disappointment. It never snowed in Kuvak. When I wanted to rub snow in Wenzel's face, I had to lure him into Tony's freezer under some pretext. This could be useful. I'll take it. This is almost as exciting as a pirate treasure. Not that I was expecting a pirate treasure.
Гений, просто взял и забрал
Oh,
кран.
crap. The water tap is frozen. So much for my idea of a skating rink.
Что делает этот звонок?
Oh, crap. The button is frozen. No wonder the pizza guy never showed up.
Что это?
The
Указать.
sign is bigger than the pole. He obviously thinks he's the coolest.
Хорошо.
I could really use a torch like that. But to get it, I'll need something to melt the ice. Some sort of, I don't know, portable fire. Bummer.
Еще у нас есть полярная звезда.
The guru said the lottery numbers were in the stars. I wonder what he meant by that. Ah, maybe he meant that.
Хорошо, надеюсь, нам написали этот номер. Хорошо, теперь у нас главный вопрос раздобыть тунца. Чаек.
What kind of tea is this, anyway?
Kidney tea. It warms you up, and it's good for your bladder, but you shouldn't drink too much of it.
Why? I have an extraordinarily large bladder.
Careful. Tea's hot.
Did I just hear a challenge?
No,
Oh! Ouch! Ooh! Darn it.
I warned you.
А ты можешь, блин, его... О, снег. У нас есть снег.
What are you making?
Iced tea.
The tea was against the cold.
So, I don't believe in wasting food. And I still had to watch you throw away the fries I stuck up your nose during the night.
Руфус, как обычно, может переиграть и
Now it should be
уничтожить.
all right.
Don't do it. The tea is...
Hot? Hardly.
No, I mean it's also...
Мочегонный, знаем. Нам это и надо, по идее.
weak.
Uh-oh.
Он прям бегит, бегит. А можно так же в обычной игре?
It's true what they say. You just can't stop the melt.
Ой, извиняюсь. Я куда-то нажал за пределы экрана. Теперь у нас есть
In the
факел.
beginning, there was fire. And in the end, everybody will be screaming at me again. I'm sure he won't mind.
Он сдох, не волнуйся. Крионик. Хорошо. Давайте еще кое-что сделаем до конца серии. Подожжем покрышки.
Rufus, have fire!
У тебя есть теперь? Да, есть горящий факел. Сжигаем покрышки.
What's better than a mountain of tires? Right, a mountain of burning tires. The burning tire is sort of my heraldic animal. All that's missing are the vampire fangs.
Руфусу просто плевать.
I'm sure I'll find a way. Unfortunately, I have other problems. You got
Почему ему насрать?
The burning tire is all that's... Ouch! Ah, this isn't gonna work.
Зачем нам горящая покрышка, кстати?
Huh. I don't even... And this luck is on...
Ладно. Вот и все. Думаю, на этом все-таки уже можно остановиться. Хронометраж гигантский, как обычно по роликам этой игры. Забейте. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал. Всем удачи и всем пока-пока. Не забывайте подписываться на группу в ВК. Ссылка в шапке